Hello and welcome back to my channel of Wings Education, where I will be training you on questions more uh, appropriately. So this question is called Summarize Spoken Text. It is a part of your listening section. It's going to be the first question of your listening. In listening, there will be total 8 items to answer, but you can see that the green items are not important. So we will only count on 4 items, but all those 4 items are important and you have to work on them more carefully. So after speaking, something that is important is your listening. So you must be prepared with your listening so that you can get your scores in it. So summarize spoken text is the orange question. So it's an important question. It is going to give us 25 points out of 1 or 2 questions in your final exam. So you can have a look at that. Summarize spoken text. 1 or 2 questions will be there in your final exam. And out of those 1 or 2 questions, you will be given 25 points. So not that all the 25 points will be in your listening. So you will be getting half of the points in your listening, that is 12 points, and half of the points will be in your writing. So half and half, listening and writing. Now, what happens in this question is speaker is going to speak a paragraph like a lecture for you. And after listening to that lecture, you have to write the summary of that lecture in some limited word length. Okay. So that's why, because you're listening and then you're writing your answer, you're going to get half of the points in listening and you're going to get half of the points in your writing section. I hope that makes sense. That's how your exam screen is going to look like. The speaker is going to speak the lecture after 10 seconds of gap. And then speaker will speak for around 60 to 90 seconds. And then once the speaker is done speaking, you will have to type your answer in the given box. And the maximum word limit is also defined on the screen. So your word limit will be 50 to 70 words that you have to answer. Okay, so that has to be remembered, that you will get 10 minutes to answer these questions, and you have to answer these questions in 50 to 70 words. Okay, so that's how it looks like on the screen. And then you will get 10 minutes in total. So these 10 minutes will include your listening time and your writing time. So it's not that 10 minutes after the speaker is done speaking. No, the 10 minutes timer will start when the speaker will start speaking. You will hear a short lecture and then you have to write your answer in 65 to 69 words if you are aiming to score above 65 bands in your PTE. So you must write more than 65 in this question to get the best out of it. But then if you have poor spellings knowledge, or if you have poor note-taking skills, or whatever scenario is there, you have to remember that writing 65 words is not important in that case. You need to just be safe and have your word limit above 50, okay? Because writing more words will only add more content scores, or we will not do it with keeping in mind your spellings. If you do spelling mistakes, that's bad. So we will not do spelling mistakes. So if you think you have less spellings knowledge, you will write less words. Okay, that has to be kept in mind. You get points according to this contribution here: listening and writing, content scores, form score, grammar scores, vocabulary scores, and spelling scores. The most dangerous one is going to be your spelling scores that you have to remember, then your word limit. You have to be careful with that. Otherwise, we will be able to fix this question using a template. So you have to remember this is a template-based question. So it's not going to be like a big stress for us. I will fix it very simply. So first, you're going to get your pen and book ready in first 10 seconds of your timer. The speaker will start speaking just like read a lecture. You're going to take notes on your book. Once the speaker is done speaking, finish your notes, revise your notes, and then you will type your template on the screen, and then you will fit your keywords wherever there is a blank. Check your word limit and make sure you revise your template and your answer. So these are the steps. You can pause the video here. You can take notes. It is important. I know this video is going to be there for 24 hours access with you. You can watch this video again, but you can even take notes if you want. How to take notes is the first step of doing this exercise. So I will play a lecture and we will first see what notes we can take. Okay, so let's see that. So I'm gonna play this lecture and will write on the screen for you.
Climate change is one of the greatest challenges facing our planet, with profound effects on biodiversity. The rate at which the climate is changing is unprecedented in Earth's history, and species are struggling to adapt. Habitats are shifting and disappearing, forcing species to migrate or face extinction. This loss of biodiversity has significant implications for ecosystem services, which are vital for human survival, including food, clean water, and air. The interconnectivity of ecosystems means that the loss of one species can have a cascading effect, disrupting entire ecological networks. Conservation efforts are more important than ever, but they need to be coupled with actions to mitigate climate change. This requires a global effort to reduce greenhouse gas emissions and transition to sustainable practices. It's not just about saving other species, it's about preserving the intricate web of life that sustains us all.
So that's how you take your notes. You're going to write all the words, like small words, okay? And most effective will be nouns. Let's have a revision on our notes. Climate change, challenges, planet, biodiversity, effects, history, species, adapt, habitats, disappearing, migrate, extinction, implications, vital, human survival, connectivity, loss, cascading effect, ecology, networks, sections, medical, global effects, probably sustainable practices, intricate web of life. I've taken lots of words and I will only prefer nouns first, and I will make those nouns to plural if I can. Okay. So if I can means if the words can be counted, only then. So we will go back to our template because you remember that that's the next thing to do. You have to type your template. So that's your template. We will type that template on our screen here. And now it's your job to find out the title. So what can be the title? Climate change. I think that is the title. So I was climate change or the climate change, whatever you like. I can say the climate change. Yeah. And then it discussed many things like, and then I can type things. So things can be challenges, things can be planets, plural, effects, history, species. I didn't put history plural because I don't need to make it plural because I've never heard histories. I've heard history. Could be, but I'll put history. Or if you have a doubt, you can say the history. Better, safe. Species, and then we can say habitats because adapt is a verb. I'm not going to put that, okay? So, adapt, like that. Done? In addition, the lecture discussed facts about. Again, you're going to put your keywords here. Let's add more. Extinction, extincting, sting, extinction, migration. I'm converting my migrate into noun. Human survival, connectivity, so, comma, and I can put one more word, losses. We can say that. In the end, the speaker focused more on, and we can say few more keywords there. Ecology, networks. Did we say the word networks before? No, we didn't write it. So we can put the word networks, spellings incorrect. Right? Then we can say web of life. You remember web of life? Actions. Oh, we can put that word as well. So you're only going to put the word you can spell. Sustainable practices. So 71 words. There's so many words here. So what I am going to do is I will actually put the word sustainable practices instead of this place. I will put that here. Yeah. About the climate change. Right. So we've got all the keywords now. So I will remove the keywords from the screen. You can't take the keywords on the screen in your exam. You'll have to put them on the notebook. I took them on the screen because I wanted to show you how to take notes. Okay, but now we have 73 words. That's dangerous. We can't do that. And I have got 4 minutes, enough for me to make changes. I can say more. I'll remove the word more. 72. Oh, I can, instead of saying after quick analysis, as I have more words, I'll simply say overall. 69, perfect. Now I have to check if I've done any spelling mistake. What if I skip that step? So we should not skip it. Okay, I did. Oh, oh, oh. You see that planets. Oh, spelling mistake. Networks. November. There's no mistake in it. Okay. So climate change shouldn't need the, so we'll fix those mistakes. You see, revision has to be done. It's crucial. We have learned it now. So make sure you remember that. Small errors can give big losses. Okay. So we've got 69 words. Let's remove the was climate change. Climate change. Oh, there's extra space. It's one more mistake. Planets. 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 Okay. Very good. Let's see. And now, ooh, 10 on 10. So you have to remember there's one crucial step that is in the end, that is to revise your typed answer. You miss that, you're going to lose carefully. You're going to lose your marks just because of carefulness, lessness. Okay. So that's all about your summarized spoken text. All the best. Trust the process. Again, saying you can do it. You don't have to doubt yourself. PTE is a piece of cake if you learn the strategies and you work smart. Okay. Stay tuned and more than welcome for you to watch the other videos. See you then.